Hi, Mike. How are you? I just
Good.
wanted to check in on LaVar Ball's comments on Trump, if I may.
Okay.
As I listen to this, I just think like the craziness that actually comes out of his mouth just makes me thinking that he doesn't really think exactly that this is really all true, that Trump didn't really do anything. I think he's just trying to promote any recognition is good for his brand. So I think we should just totally ignore anything he says.
Listen, I have always ignored everything he said. I've never commented on anything he said. I've never given him the time of day. And if everybody else did that same thing, the guy wouldn't have anything going on right now. He should never be given a forum. He had a rough week last week. One son gets picked up for shoplifting, and the other one gets benched by the Lakers. That's a rough week. It was a very rough week last week. So, I mean, that was a kind of tough week for him. But if I were the president, I wouldn't even comment. I mean, I really think the president has to have more. Listen, he did what he had to do over there. Good for him. He did the right thing, I thought, in helping the players. But then after that, he shouldn't even comment anymore. He should just let it go.
Absolutely.
He did what he should do. It was nice of him to do it. He didn't have to do it. He did it, and after that, he should just go on his way too. He's got far more important things to worry about.
Exactly. Bill Simmons was right. They should have traded him for the other three.
Hey, listen, Ball, that whole family is so overrated, it's not worth discussing it. I can't believe how much people get sucked in to that whole thing. I can't believe he's actually created a brand for himself with his nonsense. It just shows you can create a brand with just nonsense, and that's what Ball has done. He just is complete nonsense. Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, how you doing, Mike?
Good, what's up?
Mike, I've been listening to you for a long time, and you give Donald Trump such an easy pass.
Well, this has nothing to do with Donald Trump. This to me has to do with Ball. Ball's a fool.
Hold on 1 second.
Ball is a complete fool.
Mike, I totally agree with you. Ball is an absolute fool, and I agree with you. They should ignore him and let him go away.
I agree, yes.
I wish no ill will on his kids, but he's a father.
I wish no ill will on his kids either.
For Donald Trump to get involved, why is Donald Trump going?
I think he's completely wrong for speaking to him. I've already said that. I already said that. So I made that very clear. Now what he did was a magnanimous action. He didn't have to do that.
Oh, come on, Mike. He's the president of the United States. His job is to help out U.S. citizens.
Well, wait a second.
When he talked about
wait a second. Are they in the?
I still left them in jail.
Wait, are they in the right or are they in the wrong? Those players.
Oh, Mike. The kids are 100%.
Okay, as long as we establish that. So he could have let him sit there a little while longer and learn a lesson before he then reached in and got them. He didn't have to bring him out as quickly as he did. He brought him out, and I think he had to bring him out. It's incumbent on him to go get them. I totally agree. But he also could have taught them a little more of a lesson if he wanted to also, before he brought them out. That's number one. Number two, he did bring them out. After that, he should stay out of it. He doesn't need to look for glory. He doesn't need to look for praise. So I think he's wrong, and he's completely wrong to get into a back and forth with Ball. Ball's a clown. We know that. We've already learned that. We learned that, the State Department had to shut him down before he caused an international incident over there after it happened. And the fact, you would think he would be disgraced enough by what his son did not to open his mouth. But that we know that's not the case. So, I mean, the idea, if I went over there and I had to deal with that as a father, I wouldn't be yakking. I would be just quietly trying to get my son back and get out of there. And the president did help. So you just leave it at that. Don't even count to that if you're Ball. And if you're the president, I agree. Don't even get involved in that stuff. I completely agree. I think if your criticism is that he should not go there or he should not be worried about praise, I concur 100%. He should be looking for neither. Back after that.